Greetings, welcome back to Computer Science Principles, Unit 2, Intro to App Design. This is Lesson 2, Introduction to Design Mode. So, for a warm-up, what is a common app that you use? Take a minute to sketch the user interface, and then note how the user interacts with the app. So again, I'm going to work on that real quick. Pause, come back. All right. So, for our activity, we're going to go over this design mode. We'll watch a video, we'll view some things, and we just want to kind of introduce you to this.
To build your own apps, you're going to need to start designing screens and elements from scratch. AppLab makes this easy to do with design mode. Use the switch on top of your app to go into design mode. You can add new elements by dragging them onto the screen. You can move them around to different locations and change their size by dragging the bottom right corner. To change an element's properties, use the controls on the right. For example, it's really easy to change this button's text, color, and font size. When you add a new element to your screen, it'll get a generic ID like button 1. It's a good idea to change this ID to something more meaningful, like right button, so that you'll know which one it is when you go to the program. If you add an element to your app by mistake, just drag it out or hit delete. You can add entirely new screens to your app by dragging in a screen element. From the drop-down at the top, you can quickly switch back and forth between the screens you create. Inside your app, you'll need a way to switch between all of these screens. So the Set Screen block has been added to the toolbox. Use Set Screen inside an On-Event block to change screens at the click of a button. In the next few levels, you'll be working on a single project. First, you'll add a button, then you'll add a new screen, and finally you'll write code so that the button switches to the new screen.
Alright, so probably won't actually do exactly that, but I wanted to show you quick kind of what this design mode is. Again, we're not going to necessarily add a button per se quite yet. We're going to, just for this lesson, take a look at it. So I'm going to go to design mode, which is lesson 2, and then bullet 2, and then these are just different apps. Alright, so as you go through here, give you some time to go ahead and check those out, because you're going to come back to them later, right? So make sure you go through these, check them out, understand what they are, pause, welcome back. Alright, so hopefully you got an idea of each of those, because here we go. You're going to pick one, and then what elements collect input, what elements display output, and do you think they're elements that can do both? Alright, so again, pick one and answer these questions. And it's going to be good because we're going to start getting into more of this in the next few lessons. And as we have a project that kind of goes through the rest of this unit. So answer those questions. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later.